Imagine two products that deliver exactly the same result. One takes 3 hours to use. The other takes 3 minutes. Which one feels more valuable? The answer has very little to do with the physical product. It has to do with time. Because when people buy something, they're often buying more than an object or a service. They're buying convenience. They're buying speed. They're buying simplicity. And sometimes they're buying back a piece of their own life. Everyone has a limited amount of time. Money can sometimes be earned again. Products can be replaced. Resources can be replenished. But yesterday's 3 hours cannot be recovered. This makes time unusual. It is finite, personal, and impossible to manufacture more of. That is why businesses that save time can create enormous value. They aren't simply making a task easier. They are reducing the amount of life required to accomplish something. Think about how many businesses are fundamentally selling convenience. Online shopping removes the need to visit multiple stores. Digital banking removes many trips to physical branches. Online booking removes countless phone calls. Software eliminates repetitive calculations. Automated reminders eliminate the need to remember everything manually. None of these businesses necessarily invented the underlying activity. They simply changed how much time and effort it takes to complete it, and that difference can be extremely valuable. Now imagine saving one person 5 minutes. That sounds almost meaningless, but multiply 5 minutes across 100,000 customers. Suddenly, you've created hundreds of thousands of minutes of recovered time. Multiply it again across millions of interactions, and the economic value becomes enormous. This is one of the hidden powers of digital business. A tiny improvement can become significant when the same improvement is repeated at scale.
This is where automation becomes economically powerful. Businesses don't necessarily automate because technology is interesting. They automate because repetitive work consumes time. If a system can handle a predictable process faster and more consistently, humans can focus on work that requires judgment, creativity, relationships, or decision-making. The value of automation isn't simply fewer clicks. It is the recovery of human time, and that recovered time can then be used somewhere else.
Time isn't the only thing people want to save. They want to save mental energy. Nobody enjoys filling out the same information repeatedly. Nobody enjoys searching through 10 different systems to find one document. Nobody wants to make 5 phone calls to accomplish something that should take 5 minutes. These are examples of friction, and removing friction can be a business in itself. The best digital experiences often feel almost invisible because they eliminate the unnecessary steps between the customer and the result. This creates what we might call a convenience premium. People may willingly pay more for a solution that reduces the amount of time and effort required. The important point is not that faster is always better. Sometimes quality matters more. Sometimes price matters more. But when the outcome is similar, reducing friction can become a powerful differentiator. Businesses can compete not only on what they deliver, but on how difficult it is for the customer to get there. This creates another online business opportunity, becoming the layer that simplifies complexity. Customers may know what they want, but not where to find it. Businesses may have the right service, but not the right customer. A platform can connect them, organize the information, handle transactions, and reduce the effort required on both sides. The platform doesn't necessarily create the underlying product. It creates value by making the market easier to navigate. Time-saving businesses can also create recurring business models. If the problem doesn't disappear, the solution doesn't have to disappear either. Software can remain useful every month. Monitoring can continue. Information can be updated. Automation can keep running. A service can continuously remove friction from an ongoing process. This changes the relationship between the business and the customer. Instead of solving a problem once, the company becomes part of the customer's ongoing workflow.
Some of the most valuable digital products are almost invisible. The customer sees a simple button. Behind that button might be databases, payment systems, APIs, cloud infrastructure, automation, artificial intelligence, security, and countless other systems. The customer doesn't necessarily care about any of them. They care that something happened quickly and correctly. This is an important principle in digital business. Complexity can exist behind the scenes, while simplicity is delivered at the front.
So where does the opportunity begin? Start with time. What do people repeatedly spend hours doing? What tasks frustrate them? What do businesses pay employees to perform again and again? Where are customers forced to wait? Where do they copy information from one place to another? Where do they search manually? Where do they coordinate with multiple people just to accomplish one simple outcome? Every one of these questions can reveal friction, and friction can reveal opportunity. The strongest business model may therefore be the one that separates the customer from unnecessary work. The customer doesn't want another complicated process. They want the result. They don't want to understand every technical component. They want the outcome. They don't necessarily want more information. They want clarity. They don't necessarily want more software. They want less friction. When a business understands this, technology becomes much more than a feature. It becomes the infrastructure behind a better experience.
As technology becomes more capable, the competition may increasingly move toward time. Who can deliver the result faster? Who can eliminate more steps? Who can make the process easier? Who can remove more administrative work? Who can make a complicated service feel simple? The winners may not always have the most sophisticated technology. They may have the technology that saves customers the most valuable resource of all, their attention and their time.
Time is one resource nobody can manufacture more of. That is why businesses capable of giving people more of it can create extraordinary value. The opportunity isn't to sell time itself. It is to remove the things that waste it. The digital economy has created a strange new kind of product, a product that cannot be touched, stored, or placed on a shelf. Time. Every faster service, every automated workflow, every convenient platform, and every system that removes unnecessary effort is doing the same fundamental thing. It is giving people something back, their time. And that creates a powerful business principle. Don't simply ask what people will buy. Ask what people desperately want more of. Often the answer isn't another product. It's more time to do the things that actually matter. This is NEXNET, decoding systems, architecting the future.